is a project that's going to spend 65 or 70 million euros over the next 2.5 to 3 years. And what we're going to do essentially is build a fantastic, modern, sustainable new infrastructure around the Curragh Racecourse.
And the brief was a redevelopment of the grandstand and a master plan for the site as well. So just considering every aspect of the site. So it was to cater for small days and large days, retain some of the intimacy of the existing Curragh Racecourse, and also I think something with it sufficiently sustainable to economically and environmentally.
The local economy here is going to benefit very, very significantly from the redevelopment in itself. In that it's 65 million euro that's going to be spent locally on the physical infrastructure here on the racecourse. But in broader terms, in a couple of years' time, we're going to have a redeveloped Curragh Racecourse. And the most recent cost-benefit analysis of the activity that happens here in the Curragh Racecourse, the study came up with a local benefit of 80 million euro from the activities here at the Curragh Racecourse. So, you know, we have a very dated grandstand here behind me. We have very outdated hospitality sector. That's where a lot of money is generated in the industry. Across the world it is where it is. So if we don't redevelop this racecourse, Kildare will lose.
At this stage now we're going to have a number of public consultations with the neighbours, with the people who live on the Curragh, with people who live in the locality, with people who are interested in racing. And we want to outline them. We're going to have a few public meetings and sort of outline to people what we have in mind and see if we can get some inputs. We're not saying that we can please everybody in a process like that, but at least we want to be as open as we can. And if we can do that and get everything finalised, our plan is to have a planning application lodged by year end.
The horse industry is a huge industry as regards the economy. We export all over the world. Our horses are known, both thoroughbreds and non-thoroughbreds are known all over the world for their quality and temperament and all the rest. So therefore, like, this is the spiritual home, as our county manager has said, of racing. So therefore we have to look at, and we expect government to invest, because this is the premier home of racing in the country.
Basically the main announcement today is about the company that has been set up to carry out the development of the Curragh Racecourse. It's formed as a three-way partnership between the Turf Club, who are the existing owners of the racecourse and training ground, Horse Racing Ireland, who are representing the government in the partnership, and also some overseas investors, private investors in the development going forward. So the new company will be set up, is set up and is ready to run, and that will be the company that will carry out the development of the racecourse going forward.
I think it's huge, particularly for ourselves and trainers like this. We have a lot of international owners nowadays, and we want to attract them to Curragh, and we need facilities to match the rest of the industry, and I think that's what we're getting now.
It's a great day, really. It's the launch of a new vision for the Curragh Racecourse, the home of flat racing in Ireland, the home of racing in Ireland. The Curragh Racecourse and the training grounds here are the spiritual home of horse racing in this country. And for many years the stands in the Curragh have been in need of redevelopment. They were nearly redeveloped back in 2008, and then the economic crisis hit and plans were aborted. So the stands are, 60 years old, showing their age. And were never really an option to repair or renovate those. So what we're launching today is a new vision to establish a new company that will operate the Curragh Racecourse and the gallops here on the Curragh. But more importantly, we'll develop a new racecourse here, new stands, new parade ring, new stable yards, new facilities for the public and the racing professionals alike.
The architects were given a brief that the racecourse would feel like on one of the small, not a small day, but on a mid-crowd day, that it felt like it was pretty full. And then it had to have the ability to expand for Derby weekend, Guineas weekend or Champions weekend.